Master. Why do I ask you to think of God and chant His name in solitude? Living in the world day and night, one suffers from worries. Haven't you noticed? Brother killing brother for a foot of land? The Sikhs said to me, the cause of all worry and confusion is these three: land, woman, and money. You are leading a householder's life. Why should you be afraid of the world? When Rama said to Dasharatha that he was going to renounce the world, it worried his father, and the king sought counsel of Vasishtha. Vasishtha said to Rama, Ram, why should you give up the world? Reason with me. Is this world outside God? What is there to renounce? And what is there to accept? Nothing whatever exists but God. It is Brahman alone that appears as Ishvara, Maya, living beings, and the universe. Balaram's father. It is very difficult, sir. Master. The aspirant, while practicing spiritual discipline, looks upon the world as a framework of illusion. Again, after the attainment of knowledge, the vision of God, this very world becomes to him a mansion of mirth. It is written in the book of the Vaishnavas, God can be attained through faith alone. Reasoning pushes him far away. Faith alone. What faith Krishna Kishore had. At Vrindavan, a low caste man drew water for him from a well. Krishna Kishore said to him, repeat the name of Shiva. After the man had repeated the name of Shiva, Krishna Kishore unhesitatingly drank the water. He used to say, if a man chants the name of God, does he need to spend money anymore for the atonement of his sins? How foolish! He was amazed to see people worshipping God with the sacred tulsi leaf in order to get rid of their illnesses. At the bathing hut here, he said to us, please bless me that I may pass my days repeating Rama's holy name. Whenever I went to his house, he would dance with joy at the sight of me. Rama said to Lakshmana, brother, whenever you find people singing and dancing in the ecstasy of divine love, know for certain that I am there. Chaitanya is an example of such ecstatic love. He laughed and wept and danced and sang in divine ecstasy. He was an incarnation. God incarnated himself through Chaitanya. Sri Ramakrishna sang a song describing the divine love of Chaitanya. Then Balaram's father, Moni Molik, Benipal, and several other devotees took leave of the master. In the evening, devotees from Kansari Tola, Calcutta, arrived. The master danced and sang with them in a state of divine fervor. After dancing, he went into a spiritual mood and said, "I shall go part of the way myself." Kishori came forward to massage his feet, but the master did not allow anyone to touch him. Ishan arrived. The master was seated, still in a spiritual mood. After a while, he became engaged in talk with Ishan. It was Ishan's desire to practice the Puruscharna of the Gayatri. Master to Ishan: follow your own intuition. I hope there is no more doubt in your mind. Is there any? The path of the Vedas is not meant for the Kali Yuga. The path of Tantra is efficacious. Ishan: I have almost resolved to perform an atonement ceremony. Master: do you mean to say that one cannot follow the path of Tantra? That which is Brahman is also Shakti, Kali. Knowing the secret that Kali is one with the highest Brahman, I have discarded once for all both righteousness and sin. Ishan: it is mentioned in a hymn in the Chondi that Brahman alone is the primal energy. Brahman is identical with Shakti. Master: it will not do simply to express that idea in words. Only when you assimilate it will all be well with you. When the heart becomes pure through the practice of spiritual discipline, then one rightly feels that God alone is the doer. He alone has become mind, life, and intelligence. We are only His instruments. Thou it is that holdest the elephant in the mire. Thou that helpest the lame man scale the loftiest hill. When your heart becomes pure, then you will realize that it is God who makes us perform such rites as the Puruscharna. Thou workest thine own work. Men only call it theirs. All doubts disappear after the realization of God. Then the devotee meets the favorable wind. He becomes free from worry. He is like the boatman who, when the favorable wind blows, unfurls the sail, holds the rudder lightly, and enjoys a smoke. Ishan took his leave and Sri Ramakrishna talked with them. No one else was present. He asked M what he thought of Narendra, Rakhal, Adhar and Hazra, and whether they were guileless. And asked the master, "What do you think of me?" M said, "You are simple and at the same time deep. It is extremely difficult to understand you." Sri Ramakrishna laughed.